So, this is the description of quadruple expansion of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The Advaita Achyuta Anadi Ananta Rupam, how Ananta Rupam of Krishna is expanded. Now, this is the beginning of such description. The first expansion is Balaram, Baladev. Nayamatma Balahinena Labhya. It is in the Upanishad, it is said, Atma, the Supreme Soul, cannot be understood without being favored by Balaram. This Balaram sometimes misunderstood as the bodily strength. When without physical strength, nobody can attain the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But that is not the fact. Balahinena means one who is not favored by Balaram or Nityananda. He cannot make any progress to understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That is the real meaning. Balahinena, without the favor of Balaram. Balaram is Guru Tattva. And Balaram is present in this age as Nityananda. So Balahinena Labha does not mean without any physical strength. One has to get favor of, say, Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Prabhu, Katiya Mahan, Abadha Koruna Sindhu Katiya Mahan, Durlabha Krishna Prem, Kare Jare Tare Dhan. There is a song like that. So, this first expansion is Balaram. And from Balaram, then Chaturbhuha, Vasudev, Sankarsan, Aniruddha, Pradyumna, Aniruddha. So, the Sankarsan feature of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is the controller of Bhutendriya Manomaya. These 5 elements, Bhuta, Indriya, the 10 senses, and the mind. They are similarly Sankarsan, Pradyumna, Aniruddha. They are different controlling deities of the different functions of the mind, intelligence, ego. So, Sankarsana Kapurusam Sahasa Sirasam Ananta. Ananta, you'll find the picture of Narayan lying down on Ananta Sajja. Then Ananta Chaturdashi Brata. As there is Nijinga Chaturdashi, the Vaishnava, they have got different functions of appearance and disappearance days of Vaishnava and Vishnu, Abhirbhav, Tirobhav. There's the rising sun and the setting sun. When the sun sets, it does not mean the sun is finished. Of course, some of the former theosophists and scientists, they used to think that this is at night the sun is dead. That is not the fact. The sun is not visible to our limited eyes. Similarly, appearance and disappearance of incarnation of Godhead is like that. They are going on just like a horse is running in due force, but when it comes in front of your door or window, you can see. But that does not mean the running of horse is stopped when you cannot see. Similarly, this incarnation of Godhead, Ananta, unlimited, they are from this Sahasra Sirasa Ananta, Kiroduksai Vishnu. There are descriptions in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. It is not possible to describe all the incarnations, how they are being manifest. But they are recorded in Vedic literature, and especially in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. We have published our Chaitanya Charitamrita. You can have reference. Ananta. There are so many different types of incarnations. Manna avatar, Manu avatar. There are 5,400,000. 400. 5,400,000 Manu avatar. So, in the Bhagavatam it is stated that the avatars are constantly coming, just like the waves of the ocean or waves of the river. You cannot count them. Only the most important avatars are counted, and we offer our prayers, just like Matsya avatar, Kurma avatar, Varaha avatar, Nishinga avatar, Vaman avatar, then Parashuram avatar, Lord Ramchandra avatar, Balaram avatar, Buddha avatar. Buddha is also one of the incarnations. Kesavadhita Buddha Sharira Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Srila Jayadev Goswami has offered his prayer to the 10 avatar, principal avatar. Kesavadhita Meena Sharira Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Pralaya Payadhijale Dhita Manasi Vedam Vihita Vahita Charitram Akedam Kesavadhita Meena Sharira Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Similarly, Tortoise avatar, Kurma avatar, and Varaha avatar, Nishingade, Tabakara Kamala Vari Nakana Madbhuta Singham, Darita Hiranyakashiputanu Bhringam, Kesavadhita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadish Hare. Similarly, Vaman avatar. So origin of all these avatars is the Sankarsana. The Sankarsana. Advaita Achyuti Anadi Ananta Rupam Adyam Purana Purusam Navajo. Krishna is the Adyam. Purana Purusam. The origin. Aham Sarvasya Prabhava. In the Bhagavad Gita it is said, Aham Sarvasya Prabhava. All the avatars, Krishna is avatari, the source of all avatars. There are ananta, unlimited number of incarnations constantly coming, like the waves of the river or the sea, but the original person is Krishna. So, Krishna says, confirms it, that aham sarvasya prabhava matta sarvam pravartati. All avatars, everything is all emanations from me. So, iti matya bhajante mang buddha bhava samannita. So, if we simply worship Krishna, Krishna also demands that, mam ekam, then all the avatars, all the demigods, everything is worshipped. Yatha taran mula nisechanena tirpanti taskanda bhujoposatha. Pranopahara jathendriyana tatha sarvahanam achyutajya. Achyutajya. Achyuta is Krishna. By worshipping Krishna, you can worship all the incarnations, all the demigods. The example is given just like watering the root of the tree. You can pour water to the branches, to the twigs, to the flowers, to the fruits, or by supplying food to the stomach, you can energize all the different parts, limbs of the body. Similarly, Krishna says, Mamekang saranang vraja. By simply surrendering to Krishna, your obligation to all other incarnations, demigods, is fulfilled. It is not possible to worship all the incarnations, all the demigods, all the parts and limbs and parts of the body of the Krishna, but simply by surrendering to him, the origin of Sankarshan, you can worship everyone. And it is very easy. It is not very difficult. Krishna is so kind that he can accept the surrendering and service even of the poorest of the poorest. Ahituki apratihata. If you want to become devotee of God, Krishna, no material things can check. Ahituki apratihata. Apratihata means without any impediment. Any condition of life. Tiya vaishya satha shuddha sti papajuna sti vijanti parangati. Krishna is open for everyone. Everyone can worship. Krishna is not monopolized by any section or any religion or any nation, any country. No. Krishna claims, Sarvajonishu kauntya sambhavanti murtayaja. All the species of life, as many forms of life are there. Krishna claims, Aham bija padapita. I am the original seed-giving power. So Krishna is open for everyone. And by worshipping Krishna, you worship everything. If you have got a mentality to worship different demigods, different incarnations, that is not possible. Therefore, you can concentrate. Sarvahanam achyutaja. By worshipping Krishna, everyone is worshipping. You have no more obligation. Actually, you have got obligation, so many obligations. All the demigods, they are supplying different energies, and we are maintained by that energy. Every part of our body is controlled by some particular demigod. Even the eyelids, the twinkling of the eyelids, that is also being controlled. We are supremely under control. So therefore, we have got certain obligations. Just like we are controlled by the government. So we have got some obligation also to pay tax to the government, the income tax. So similarly, we have got obligation to the devatas, the demigods, the rishis, the saintly sages, because we are receiving knowledge from them, just like Vyasdev, he has given us the Srimad Bhagavatam, we are reading, we are getting knowledge, a perfect knowledge. Then we are obliged to our surrounding living entities, neighbors, countrymen and others, Devarsi Bhutatma, the animals also. We are taking service from the animals. The cow is giving milk, the camel is carrying our load, the ass is carrying our load. So many animals, Devarsi Bhutatma, Nina, general people in general, we are obliged. So obligation there are so many. Devarsi Bhutatma, Nina, Pitrinang,